Hi, this is Jerry with Cleaning Processes with Jerry. Thanks for joining me today on a new season of Cleaning Processes with Jerry. I've taken off a little bit in the last couple months. It's been 2 months since I did a podcast, and hopefully we're going to get back where I can meet my goal of 2 per month. It has to be 2 per month. And I've fallen behind this summer. A lot of things been busy. I've actually taken 2 vacations this summer. First time since the age of 25. Took 2 vacations, both of them in different locations, both of them with grandchildren. Something I'll never be able to get back again was the time that we all had together. Totally fantastic. Everyone needs to do it. And today's session is on time management. I believe that, let me show you a book I just recently started reading, 4,000 Weeks, Time Management for Mortals. And what it talks about is, no matter what business you're in, but especially for thinking about this as I get older, I should say, is that I have bought many books, many things to look at time management, to be better at it. Years ago, and I'm sure they still have it, they have the Covey system. I've been used Mike Hyatt's system, which I actually still use and don't have next to me. But I do use Mike Hyatt's system as well. I've used different apps, I've used many different things, but this book is saying throw all that away, and quite honestly, I totally agree. We can't control time. We can only control what we trade that time for. When it talks about 4,000 weeks, 4,000 weeks comes out to about 80 years. Do the math. And what it's teaching me is that the average lifespan is not even 80 years. And why are we trying to control little things here today and we forget about the end goal? We've all heard the stories. People on their deathbeds aren't going to be sitting there going, boy, I wish I'd have made that one more sales call on that Friday afternoon. Wow, I wish I would have done this. Wow, I wish I'd done this. And when that customer was upset, and we get really worked up on all that stuff, but we really need to look at the bigger picture that we are here only 80 years. And possibly, I didn't realize when I said it earlier, possibly that's why I was thinking about this is the first time since age 25 I took 2 weeks vacation. I think I deserve 3. It's the mindset that we have to have. So in time management, there has to be a shifting of managing your time versus what you're managing, what you trade that for. There's a shift and it changes everything. Quit asking yourself, how do I manage my time better? Start asking yourself, what am I trading my time for? And is the time, or I actually said it wrong, is the trade worth it? This question forces clarity. It forces honesty. It forces responsibility. It forces you to look at life through the lens of value, not of minutes. And when you start making better trades automatically, a simple exercise to prove this point is try this later today. For the next 24 hours, write down everything. What you did, how long it took, what you got out of it. Then ask, was that time worth it? Would I make that trade again? What trade should I have made instead? Possibly I'm going to work on a trade audit, and I'll probably share it on the website Hospitality Cleaning 101. A trade audit of trying to pinpoint this stuff for myself as well as for you. My speeches frequently or talks, I should say, come about because I say them for myself as much as anybody else, because we always have to be re-examining how we spend our time and what we trade for it. I can remember that just this past week, I spent the time of a complete day to help a customer, and then the next day the customer said he was leaving us or me or making a change, and the reasons why. Was the trade worth it? No, because he had ran out of chemicals. I went and got him some, delivered him some, took care of it, and he thought deliveries should have been faster. Unfortunately, chemical companies are not as fast as Amazon. And I really do support this customer. He called me out, called my company out on things that we had done wrong, and I appreciated that. And I don't know today, did I waste my time that day? Should I have been doing something else? Because I traded my time for value to this customer, and they eventually left anyway. Many things to ponder there. I hope you enjoy the quick new podcast that came out with this. If you're interested in joining the show, send me an email, jerry@hospitalitycleaning101.com. You can go to the website, fill out a form to join our newsletter. We'd love to have you. Love to have you as a guest on the show as we bring this together, become more friends. And before I end it, I will tell you that this past week, I had a question, and I went to, number one, a podcast guest that I had on, and we collaborated on something. I then went to an email where a person had emailed me some questions about joining the podcast, and they were a specialist in something I needed help on. I sent him an email, and he got back to me on the answers I was needing. So again, I'm building this miniature base of people that we can reach out to one another. If I had the time, I would build on this more. But for right now, it's a podcast, doing a couple YouTube videos and that. Hope you enjoyed it. This is Jerry signing off, hoping you have a great day. Thanks for joining me today.